This Road to Prosperity video is sponsored by Vandergraaf. Visit vandergraaf.com to learn more about how their advanced drum motor technology reduces maintenance costs while delivering reliability and longevity for belt conveyors operating in the harshest of environments.
Guys, let's switch gears and talk a little bit about what's happening with mergers and acquisitions right now. We're not seeing that mega deal or those big deals that we saw a couple of years ago go down. It seems like the reports that we're seeing is that the bolt-on activity is really what's kind of happening, and what producing companies, buyers are comfortable with at this point in time. So what is happening? I mean, we're more than halfway into 23, and what's taking place on the M&A front so far, 7 months into the year?
Yeah, so in times of uncertainty, you have a flight to safety. And in the mergers and acquisitions business, safety is towards smaller bolt-on deals in markets that you have strategic reasons to make those acquisitions. And we continue to see that, people filling in their networks rather than looking to expand with the big ones. The other thing is we did have quite a few major ones, and those major ones, Vulcan buying U.S. Concrete, Martin Marietta buying Lehigh Hanson's assets, Holcim doing a lot of major acquisitions, maybe outside of the core construction material sector. That requires integration and strategy efforts. So they're busy, right? They may not be doing as many deals right now, but they're integrating some major ones. I think as we see things improve, we should expect a good second half of the year.
Yeah, the only caveat I would add also is that you could classify Knife River's spinoff from MDU as a mega deal or transaction. Not saying the question's wrong, just saying that it's not traditional, but that's a very large occurrence in the marketplace, and that did happen just this year.
Well, George, you touched a little bit about second half 23. Do you guys have a feel for what 24 may look like? What dynamics are at play that might change the nature of M&A activity? What needs to happen for people to get a little bit more confident at this stage? And is there a time frame on people getting a little bit more comfortable and confident to do bigger deals?
I wish there was an easy time frame to give. Truth is, like George said, uncertainty tends to anchor markets and kill deals. But what we're seeing now is we've heard for 6 months or we've heard for a year that the recession is 6 months away. And it's becoming almost a new normal. The economy defies a lot of traditional understanding, whether in a recession or not, whether it's going to happen. I think a lot of the predictions on recession have either been continually postponed or being lessened, this idea of a soft landing. So when the firms who are buyers tend to get their feet under themselves and recognize this is the new normal, they still need to make acquisitions, they still need to grow. So our expectation is that whether or not it's kind of a remaining economy how it is right now, or it kind of picks up, either of those things should lead to an increase in M&A.
Yeah, I think you have to look at it a little bit from the buyer side and a little bit from the seller side, right? The buyers are at least half of the deals that we do are with the public companies. They are compelled to grow. The vital signs for those companies are very good. Their cash positions are good. Their access to debt's good. Their leverage ratios are at or below normal levels. So they're poised for acquisition. Again, the uncertainty issue. On the seller side, they've heard so much about this IIJA, and they're thinking maybe we'll get through this recession unscathed. And so tends to put a little paralysis into that decision making. But that is clearing up as each quarter. So we do expect the second half and into 24 to be pretty robust.
Thank you to Vandergraaf for sponsoring this Road to Prosperity video. To learn more about how their advanced drum motor technology reduces maintenance costs while delivering reliability and longevity for belt conveyors operating in the harshest of environments, visit vandergraaf.com.